Hey everyone. If you've ever driven on the highway, you've probably noticed those white dashed lines. But have you ever wondered how long they actually are and why they seem to look so short when you're driving? Let's hit the road and start with the basics. The standard length of each white line on a highway is typically 10 feet or about 3 meters. This is the distance covered by each individual white line. And between each line, there's usually a gap of about 30 feet or roughly 9 meters. So that's the standard pattern you'll find in many countries, though local regulations might vary slightly. So now you might be thinking, why do these lines look so short when you're cruising at high speeds on the highway? Here's the simple answer. It's all about perspective. When you're driving fast, the lines are passing by you so quickly that it tricks your eyes into thinking they're much shorter than they really are. This is the same principle that makes objects in the distance appear smaller. Your brain processes things faster at high speeds, which makes those 10-foot lines seem like they're just flashes of white. In fact, the faster you're driving, the more compressed those lines appear. At highway speeds, a car can travel 60 miles per hour or more, so the distance between each white line is covered in the blink of an eye. That rapid motion leads to the lines looking far shorter than they are in reality. But it's not just the speed that messes with your perception. The distance you are from the road markings also plays a role. If you were to stop and walk along the highway, those lines would appear much longer than they do from inside the car. The further you are from something, the smaller it seems. Another reason these lines might look even shorter is how your brain is wired to focus on movement. When you're driving, you're focusing on the road ahead, and not necessarily on the lines themselves. Your attention is split between navigating and interpreting the information around you, which can make the lines feel like they're zipping by faster than they actually are. So, in a nutshell, those white lines on the highway are each about 10 feet long with 30 feet of space between them. And they seem short because at high speeds, our brains perceive motion in a way that makes them look like tiny flashes of white. It's all about perspective and how fast we're moving. I hope you found that interesting. Next time you're on the highway, take a moment to notice those white lines and how your speed affects how they look. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more cool videos.